My wife prayed for a child, but what we got wasn't human. The boy lay cradled in scorched earth, a stillborn offering. We found him near dusk, tracking blood scent through black spruce where the thing had fallen. The pod stood half buried in ruptured soil, its surface neither metal nor flesh, but something older, pitted and whirled like the carapace of a beetle dredged up from the depths of creation. Steam coiled from its edges, twisting like breath from dying lungs. Inside, the child waited, wrapped in threadbare toweling, stiff with dried fluids. He did not cry, did not move, only watched, his eyes dark as pooled water reflecting the dimming light. Sarah knelt first, her breath hitching wet in her throat. The woods held their silence. No insects, no wind stirring through needled branches. Just the creak of cooling alloy and the raw animal sounds my wife made as she reached into that ruin. "Who done this?" I asked, though my voice barely carried past my teeth. Sarah didn't turn when she answered, "He ain't been done." Her words came soft, trembling. "He's been given from God." The toweling crackled like old parchment as she lifted him into her arms. His head leaned against her shoulder, but his eyes never strayed from hers, unblinking, deliberate, tracking her tears as they fell across his face. She pressed her lips to the faint pulse at the crown of his skull, shoulders shaking with something too raw for words. I stood over them, breathing in the stink of the thing. 20 years we'd walked these woods. 20 years of hospital rooms and needlestick nights, and Sarah's muffled weeping in the shower. Now she clutched him to her breast as though he'd always been there, his tiny hands splayed against the salt-stained flannel of her shirt, 5 perfect fingers with no creases on their palms.